front bumper has definitely been replaced, but I mean, we got brand new rims here. Oh wow, actually, I'm super impressed with this Tesla Model 3. So you might have seen on cars.com, Auto Trader, all these different websites where there's some really cheap Teslas, some even as low as $13,000 to $14,000. You might be curious, what's the condition of them? How do they drive? Well, today we're gonna go find one. We found one in our local area that's priced at $13,950, which is the cheapest Tesla in the whole entire country. Not just California, the whole entire country. If you stack that with the $4,000 used EV tax credit, or actually the price is already stacking with the tax credit, or even some local incentives like your utility, you might be able to get this price even lower, like by another couple $1,000s. So we're gonna go check it out, and I'm curious to see like what's the condition of it. Is it actually drive? Can we drive it? And what type of things we need to be aware about on a vehicle this old, or it's not even this old, it's actually only a 2019 or 2018, but it does have over 134 miles. And not only does the dealer have one, they've got multiple of these cheap Teslas, $13,000 to $14,000 cheap Tesla. To see what type of condition is it in, is it actually buyable at this price, and what's the process? And I'm just really curious, like, will this Tesla actually hold up or not? So we're on our way right now, and so let's get into it. And if you're new to this, you might be wondering, like, why are these Tesla Model 3s and other electric vehicles priced so crazily? Like, why are they like $13,000 or $14,000? Well, there's actually a used EV tax credit, a $4,000 used EV tax credit, where you can qualify if you make under $75,000 or $150,000 as a married couple. And some dealers can take that $4,000 right off of the price. There actually also is a way, if you want to work with private sellers, to also get that $4,000 point of sale credit taken off of the price. It's pretty easy. You can self-certify and you can get that massive discount off of a used vehicle. So the price of this vehicle is actually $17,000 or $18,000, but then minusing that $4,000, which this dealer can actually do, brings it down to $13,950, which sounds like a crazy steal for this type of vehicle. I don't know where we're at right now. I'm super far away from LA. I think we're in Corona. I guess I've never really hung out in this area at all, but I guess there's also a dealership here that sells Teslas. So we're on our way there, and let's check it out when we get there. Okay, so I mean, as expected, like 130,000 miles. What can you expect? I mean, this actually has aftermarket rims on it, but I do like this blue colored one. I think this is one of them that he has for $13,000, $14,000. And I really like how there's already stickers on them, on top of them. The rims look pretty nice. I mean, tires, I mean, that's like brand new tires. Like, this could last a long time. A little bit of scuff right there, but what can you expect with a vehicle with like 130,000 miles on it? I mean, I gotta say, like, this is probably a better condition version than like our Hertz one, actually. Seems to be pretty good. Like 134,000. Okay, so a little bit of, ooh, ouch. Ouch. I mean, for the most part, it seems pretty good, except for this part right here. There's a little bit of scuffs, but I mean, it's a 130,000 mile Tesla, like 134,000 mile Tesla with, okay, so hardware 2.5, I mean 134,000 miles standard plus. I guess the one thing I want to check is like if the AC blows cold or not, but it's probably been sitting for a little bit. 29%, it says 59 miles.
Wait.
So here's the black one. Same thing with the rims, aftermarket rims, pretty interesting. Michelin tires, pretty good tire tread. Just do a quick walk around. I don't see anything wrong with it. Any scuffs here and there. I mean, it's dirty because there's literally a dust blot right next to us. But nothing crazy, actually. God, let's take a look and open up the AC. This one actually might be in a better condition because the interior, yeah, so this one, you can see it's already starting to wear down a little bit, but at least the steering wheel looks good. and I mean the interior parts, but I mean kind of the same thing. Like this thing probably has over 100,000 miles. Like what do you expect if like the condition is good? It's not going to be perfect at all.
What?
Let's let the AC run a little bit. You can hear all the motors. Okay, so this one you can tell that the front bumper has been painted as well.
Thank goodness.
But not too bad at all.
Especially.
So the AC is starting to turn on now and kick on. It's been sitting for a little bit, so we'll give it some time. But at 94% of the battery, this is 157 miles. So that actually sounds pretty low. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Heading to the service menu, 134,000 miles as well. It's a Model 3 Standard 2019, not a Standard Plus like the other one. Autopilot, full self-driving computer. And I think this is hardware 3, not hardware 2.5. The last one said hardware 2.5. This one just says full self-driving. So this one might be the better purchase instead of that one, just because, well, at the same time, you know, you don't have the Standard Plus, so you lose a little bit of range, and that's why this one says 157 miles. But AC blows cold as well. I mean, it's getting there. It's still warming up, but maybe I might drive this one just to see how it is. Front bumper has definitely been replaced, but I mean, we got brand new rims here. Oh wow, actually, I'm super impressed with this Tesla Model 3. But this is definitely the key thing. You gotta find one that has the carpool stickers already on it, especially if you're in California. If you aren't, then I guess it doesn't matter at all. Leaving the dealer now, I was actually pretty impressed with the Tesla Model 3s there. There were two Tesla Model 3s. One was the blue one. That one was kind of questionable in terms of the condition. Wheels and tires were great, but the body, there was two scuff marks I didn't really like. And the interior, like this center console area, was like kind of melting, which I don't know if I would do that one, but that one was a standard range. But the negative with that was it did have hardware 2.5, which at this point, being so old, it kind of doesn't matter regardless. The black one though surprised me. It was the same year, same price, $13,950, had hardware 3. At 134,000 miles, it was fully charged at about 157 miles, which that, I guess I didn't realize, because I do drive like 100 miles a day when I go out, and so 157 miles of range or 165 miles of range at 100% isn't going to be enough for me. But the condition of it, fantastic. Rims, tires, body condition, I mean, really good for what you could expect of a vehicle that has 134,000 miles on it. Interesting thing is, both of these vehicles had 134,000 miles on it, and I asked the person at the deal, like, well, at what point do you not buy Teslas? Are you not comfortable with buying a Tesla like over 200,000 miles, over 160,000 miles? Like, what's that threshold for you? And he actually gave me the answer that really at around 150,000 miles, they don't like to buy them, but you could really go and drive them for as long as possible because not a lot goes wrong. It's kind of like your cell phone. It just gets worse with like how much battery or range it keeps, but you can keep them for a really long time because not a lot of things go wrong with them. But all in all, super impressed. We did a quick test drive with the black one. I didn't want to waste too much of their time, but really impressed. And now it's got me something to think about because at $13,950, it's a pretty interesting decision. Of course, after that $4,000 used EV tax credit. But thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit that like if you enjoyed it, and comment below any questions or anything that we might have missed when you're supposed to inspect these types of vehicles, these older Teslas, or maybe you've bought one. What was your experience with them as well? But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.